The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You've known them to run their mouths about politics. Politics, schmalitics. Well, little did you know, they can run their mouths about other stuff as well. This is the Mark G Show. They have a natural curiosity about just about everything, from aliens, the paranormal, to the biggest natural disasters that have ever occurred on planet Earth, and everything in between. Two brothers from another mother ripping it up. And, oh no, we don't record the show. We have the balls to do it live. Call into the show at 207-370-5852. That's 207-370-5852. Be a part of the show. Let's do it. This is the Mark G Show. And now your hosts, Mark G and Gary G.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and now X, baby. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Mark G Show. Before we get this show started, I want to say what's up from my brother from another mother who doesn't know how to dance to our intro, Gary G, also known on TikTok as Better Broken Athlete. What's going on, brother? How are you?
What's going on? Why are we starting so late tonight, Mark?
Listen, man, listen. It's been a very long week. My body is sore as fuck. Plus, my son moved out today, so we set up our freaking awesome new studio that's got a little more work to be done in it. But, man, it's going to be awesome when it's all done. And I broke my damn monitor. Yeah, well, I can't say I broke it. My dog stepped on it and fractured it. So it's not like totally busted where it's 100% unusable, but it's got a green line in it. It's driving me nuts. Scooby, I will never stop complaining, okay?
Yeah.
He's
just expressing his feelings, Scooby.
Yes, I'm expressing my feelings. Isn't that what people do in this new generation? They express their feelings all the time. What's going on, Pop? Did he really? I did blame the dog, Casey. Listen, I was a dumbass. I put the monitors down on the ground, on the floor in here in the new room as I was bringing everything up. And the dog, I left the door open so the dog could come in. So maybe I should blame myself, but I'm blaming the dog.
So did you put them face down or something?
No, I laid them on their back.
Why would you do that?
Where else am I supposed to do them? They're not on stands. I have a monitor, a base that holds both of them upward. So I don't have a base for the monitors.
Yeah, but you got those cool little curved monitors. You could have just leaned them against the wall.
That's what I should have done. Well,
but live and learn, right? Live and learn.
Yes, live and learn.
All right. Well, now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
All right.
Because Mark, listen, Scooby, we already know that I'm not that very bright. You ain't got to advertise it out here on TikTok land. Oh, man. For anybody who has not followed us on all the other social media platforms, make sure you're all doing that as well. And also, if you guys are checking out our latest shorts out on every social media platform, let me know what you think about let me know what y'all think about the newest shorts that we're now doing for the podcast. I'll be curious what everybody thinks. Why is Gary not calling him out? Gary, they're saying, why are you not calling me out?
Hey, I call this guy out all the fucking time. So I think on these public forums, I'll try to be a little nicer to him.
Oh, is that what it is?
You should hear our calls when we're talking, but when we're not live, we're definitely talking a lot more shit to each other.
But listen, I do want to give a quick shout out. I cannot say their name because they want to remain anonymous, but we did have a TikTok follower. Plus, so someone follows on all those social media platforms. Someone became a friend out here as well, who actually purchased 2 items for the studio. I will definitely not forget the disclaimer, dear. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. See, for those who don't know, we have a TikTok, an Amazon wish list that's everything for the studio. Like everything that I would like to get for the studio is in that wish list. And this person's so amazing. They ended up buying us these awesome studio lighting that for you folks on TikTok, you're going to experiencing some really cool things here in the very near future. and as well as an on-air light that you can't see because I'm using my green screen right now. And we got some awesome RGB lighting that goes all along the wall. All thanks to people out there on TikTok. So thank you for purchasing those items on the Amazon wish list. I really appreciate y'all. I guess on X we're kind of blurry. Interesting.
Huh.
I did not get my stripper pole yet, Scooby. I think the stripper pole got sent over to Gary. I think Gary got the pole.
Yeah, I'll be setting it up soon. Don't worry, guys.
So listen, y'all, we're going to have some fun here talking on the podcast tonight because we were going to talk about a certain list, but because of everything that's happened, I really haven't had time to research it. And I want to make sure when I do the show on that list that I have all the information for y'all. So we're going to hold off on that list. Please don't set. Oh, Casey does not want you set it up.
Yeah, for some reason on X it is a little bit blurry.
Interesting. I you know what's funny is I think with the X that happened with the Vivek Ramaswamy interview as well on X. It was a little blurry. So I'm wondering if Elon's going to do a little work on the live platforms. How do we?
It looks like it's like 460. What is like the slowest speed on like YouTube when you're watching the YouTube videos, like the lowest video quality?
Yeah, is it looking like that?
It's what it looks like. It looks just really blurry.
Gosh, well, we got KC over on the TikTok over there saying that he thinks he's a little upset for you, thinking that you thought he was lying to you. Did you by chance check out all the other social media platforms before I start talking about what we're going to be discussing here? Did you go check us out on Facebook real quick, Gary?
Me?
Yeah, you.
On Facebook? You want me to check the video quality?
Yeah, check out the video.
No, I didn't think he was lying. I was just curious of what it was looking like.
Casey, you won't find me on LinkedIn unless you know my personal LinkedIn information. That the LinkedIn is more for the personal profile.
I don't get the notifications on
where Vicky says we're good on Facebook. That's all right. Vicky says we're good.
Okay. And then also YouTube, right?
Yeah, we're on YouTube as well. We should be on YouTube live right now. I do see that we do have somebody viewing right now from the other social media platforms, so that's great.
Yeah, YouTube looks great.
YouTube looks great. All right, so it's just an X thing, man. Looks good on here. Thank you, Tina Cornwell. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
From
so like
Facebook.
So like on YouTube, we're at 1080. On X, it looks like we're at like 144 or 240 or whatever it is. It just looks.
Yeah, so I guess it's an issue with X, man. That's all right. Hopefully they'll fix that soon.
Okay, so I put it on 240, and it's the same visual quality as what's being displayed on X.
Okay.
So I think that's really what it comes down to.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess all right, cool. So let's talk about this, folks. We got a phone number, and I want y'all to use it tonight, okay? The first thing that we're going to talk about tonight, listen, this show was put together fast. And when I mean fast, we put it together in like 45 minutes. If that was more of trying to figure out camera issues as well. So we're going to talk about weird and unusual hobbies that people have. So if you have what some people may consider a weird and unusual hobby, I want you to call into the show. The number's right there on the screen. I will say it out loud. Hopefully I don't get yelled at by TikTok. It's 207-370-5852. Give us a call into the studio. And let's hear what your weird and unusual hobby is. Gary, I've got a list in front of me, but before I start reading this list, I'm curious. Do you have any weird and unusual hobbies yourself?
It's funny. I was actually having a hobby conversation with a buddy of mine the other day. And I like what can be defined as a hobby, right? Like I do photography. To me, fitness is a hobby.
Right.
What is a hobby? Like collecting stamps, right? Like collecting coins. Those are hobbies. Like, what is something that would be a fringe hobby?
I think anything really that someone wants to determine as a hobby.
Is podcasting a hobby?
It could be.
Right? So, I don't know. I guess I don't think my hobbies are weird. I do photography and fitness. Like those are the things that
fitness is absolutely weird.
I mean, I don't think it is.
You don't think fitness is weird? I mean, that's not really a hobby though.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't think fitness would be a hobby. I think fitness is more of just bettering your health. I wouldn't call fitness a hobby. Like going to work out at the gym. I wouldn't call that a hobby.
I would. To me,
Why?
it would be because I enjoy it. I enjoy torturing myself.
Enjoy doing. Like,
Yeah.
all right. So my wife just texted me over here. A hobby is technically something you do that you enjoy doing. All right.
Right.
So the wife is saying, yeah. All right.
So I enjoy going to the gym and suffering. So I think that's a might be a slightly sadistic hobby, but it's a hobby nonetheless. Playing guitar. I don't do that as much as I used to, but that was a hobby that I used to enjoy quite a bit.
All right.
You're
For me, I guess my hobby is more of, TikToking. Love to be on TikTok, social media, and podcasting. I love flying my drone when I can. Also love, damn, I don't know, man. I love a lot of shit.
I
gotta
would
get
say that you're like an entrepreneurial hobbyist or a hobbyist entrepreneurial.
yeah, because I
entrepreneur,
love trying to find different shit to try to do.
right?
I mean, to be honest with you, I love doing this digital social media stuff okay. All right. I got to get this out of the way. Listen,
Disclaimer.
ladies and gentlemen, the wife is telling me I got to get this disclaimer out of the way. So listen, let me get this out of the way here. Everything on tonight's show that you do here is from myself, my brother, any of the callers calling in are the views and opinions of myself, the guest, and my brother. Do the opinions as you like. Always do your research. If we say something that's got you questioning things, always do your own research. And this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I got it out of the way. God damn it. I did a freaking disclaimer. I did it. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Hold on. I'm going to pat myself on the back. All right. Let's get into something I never even heard of. And for some reason, it's right up there in the number one of the list is quarter piercing. I've never heard of quarter piercing.
Are you Googling it? Did you Google it?
Yeah, well, in quarter piercing, this involves piercing state quarters as a form of art or collection.
Piercing.
Piercing. Literally poking holes through the quarters. Piercing.
Huh.
That's weird.
So what is it called? Piercing quarters?
Quarter piercing.
Quarter piercing.
Quarter piercing. That is okay, listen, I guess you can enjoy that, but that to me is like probably one of the most weirdest hobbies I've ever heard. Casey's like jewelry. You stuttered. Can you repeat it? You heard me, Casey. I did as like quarter. I said quarter piercing, Casey. Quarter piercing.
Huh.
That is absolutely weird. That's gotta be like if they're using this as earrings, that's gotta be one heavy ass earring, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to Google it, and there's not enough time for me to.
No. Well, KC over here saying jewelry with the pierced quarters is common. Really? And see, this is the first time I've ever heard of quarter piercing.
Pierced quarters. Okay, so this is like I'm just looking on Reddit, and it looked like someone cut out. This is interesting. Okay, and this is on the interesting as fuck subreddit.
Interesting as fuck.
Pierced quarters. I'll keep this tab open so I can send it to you after. But this is
All right.
pretty interesting.
All right. Well,
That's
check that out. Quarter
hey, if that's a hobby, that's a cool hobby because it doesn't look easy.
really? So now
Like
it's
they're-
intriguing to you.
Yeah, they're cutting this shit out. Like they are, and I don't know if this is what is meant by quarter piercing, by what you are talking about on that list, but this is pretty interesting. Like this looks like just cool. This looks kind of cool to me.
So my question is though, quarter piercing, it's a hobby. It doesn't sound enticing to me, but as quarter piercing goes, wouldn't that technically be against federal law?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're alternating US currency, everybody does it, right? Everybody goes to the zoo and you do fucking
Flatten the
crush
penny,
thing,
right?
right? Yeah. KC says, no, it's not. All right. I mean, I thought when you alter any US currency, no matter what it is, it's technically like against federal law. I mean, I absolutely could be wrong. Wife just texted me, by the way, says, good now. I can get back to work.
Yeah,
She's responding back to the disclaimer.
that's funny.
You're not altering it with the intent to. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. That makes sense. So Casey's saying
Okay.
you're not alternating it with the intent to defer.
Defer.
All right. And that's how penny prices are legal. All right. Cool.
Got it.
You
Okay,
learn something new every freaking day, man.
yeah. Got to, because I don't know very many things. So
No, man. Like we said, we're two fools out here trying to talk about no shit. All right. So the number 2 out there is meme painting. Transforming popular internet memes into physical works of art. I mean, shit, I'd probably be down to buying some of that, creating some memes. That would actually, yeah, man, that'd look good in like studios or
I like it.
I mean, maybe some bathrooms, you get a good bathroom meme, get that in your bath. Okay, I'm down with that. Now it
The
makes me
angry
look-
cat, like I'm just looking this up right now. There's a gang of the angry cats. There's a gang of the Kermit drinking the frog. The dog sitting in the room that's on fire where he says this is fine. Yeah, this is dope. I
All right,
kind of
I'm
like
down.
this.
I'm down for that one. Meme
down
paint.
for this.
I can't paint it. I'm not artistic whatsoever, but I am down to.
It's just painting, right? That's
yeah,
just painting.
just
So
painting.
that's art. That's just painting. That's cool.
Right, meme painting. That is, I like that. I like
I
that.
like it. I can get behind that one. That seems like that's a hobby I would support.
Right. Next, number 3 hobby. Listen, this is a hobby that I think everybody should start doing now because our economy's in the dumps. Hold on, KCS says that master's degree is paying.
Hell yeah, there it is.
So listen, this one here, like I said, where our economy is going into the dumps and the cost of groceries is going insane. This one I'm down with. Extreme couponing. Collecting and organizing coupons to save significant amounts of shopping trips. I'm down.
Have
I
you
am
seen
so down?
Have you seen those people that they buy so much shit with so many coupons that they get like 2 shopping carts of
Yes.
stuff,
And they walk out only spending like $100.
if that. Like
Right.
that shit is bananas. Like those people are straight up, they're collecting and they have a plan. That takes a lot of planning, dude.
All right, you can do it on your really. Megan says you can do it on your phone now. KC says he's tried it and he couldn't do it. Like I think I once was like, oh, I'll look at the newspapers, but I got bored with it. But to be honest with you, I think I want to revisit it because extreme right now, the times that we're in, couponing might be the way to go, man.
For sure.
Couponing might. I mean, how many people out there would love to try extreme couponing? How many people out there would love to try where we all do like a week project with the couponing and then we'll come back and revisit on a podcast and see where everybody saved? That would be kind of cool.
They don't have coupons for like meat though, do they? Like
Maybe,
giant
I don't know.
quantities of meat. I think you just got to go in the day where they discount it and then you got to freeze it all. I don't know.
All right. So Casey says my ADHD didn't like it. Coupons aren't as many as they used to be. Tina said.
True. That's
My wife
probably true.
says it might not be that possible in our state because it also depends on the store policy. That is true because every store does have a different policy on a coupon, right?
And that extreme couponing show probably fucked up that policy because people got so good at it.
They got so good. I've seen
Right.
that show a few times, man. The people are
Yeah.
crazy on that.
Tell me,
All
man, those people they got a plan.
They do, man. So listen, if you're an extreme couponer, I would love to talk to you on a future show because I would be curious because where our economy is and kind of educate people on extreme couponing or even just couponing in general, I think would be amazing. So hopefully when I'm doing my clips, I get this little clip. If you are an extreme couponing, please contact me on air at themarkgshow.com. I would love to talk to you about extreme couponing and have you on the podcast. So with that being said, let's move on to the next one. This next one's kind of eerie, but it's kind of curious because why would this? Oh wait, Gina says a girl went to school with used coupons. She had a whole dedicated room.
See, that's gnarly.
And
Like,
there
you gotta
people
be in it.
dark basements, dude. That with all toothbrushes, toothpaste, but that shit expires, right? So you
Just
like,
resell that shit. You resell it for $1.
have a
You're-
huge yard sale,
dude. You're making bank.
right? That's not bad. Nothing says that you can't, resell it.
You
Yeah.
bought it. You can do whatever you want with it, right?
Exactly.
Yours.
It is. Well, that's like the people that go dumpster diving. Mark would have give up his new studio for couponing.
Don't give him any ideas. It's still early.
But listen, man, there's people that do the dumpster diving and they come out with like electronics, desks, computer chairs, and shit like that. They either turn around and resell it, they keep it for themselves. Like they go to places like Staples, Walmart, or Target and shit like that, and they go in their dumpsters because they throw away product. Maybe the product's missing one screw, and they'll throw away the whole product.
What?
Yeah. So people do this, and it's 100% legal as long as there's not a gate around the dumpster.
They all have gates.
No, they don't.
What?
Yeah. So as long as there's not the dumpster's not gated in, you can go up to that dumpster behind that store, look inside of it, and see if there's thrown away product. And if there is, you can take it. It's yours because after they throw it away, it's trash to them. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. And I was watching somebody that recently did that, dude, and they walked out with the stuff, and when they resold it, they made like $5,000.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
How doesn't it?
I don't know. I just don't know why they would throw it away.
Because stores write it off. So we'll say Mary Pluto, whatever, goes out and she buys fucking a computer chair. She puts it together. She decides that she doesn't really care for it, so she returns it within the return policy. The store cannot resell it because it's a used product.
They can resell it.
Sometimes they can, sometimes
Yeah,
they can't.
it's just an open box.
So let's
It's
say,
like a return.
yeah, it is, but we'll say that they can't sell it, right? They decide this was not sellable. So they throw it away.
We just bought a ring light that was an open box.
Or we'll say, right? Or we'll say that the product has, the box is all damaged.
Yeah.
And the product has a chip paint in it. Instead of reselling it, they write it off because they get their money back even if they write it off. And now it's in a dumpster and somebody else
But
goes.
see, most of that stuff goes to like, so the market that I sell to for flooring, there's a lot of like seconds, right? So like when products get made, like let's just say this camera bag, right? This is like a pretty entry level, low level camera bag. When these things get made, say this flap, right? Say this flap is it's like pretty even, but say it gets manufactured and it gets sewed on like this.
Right.
So instead of them selling that, or if it does get through the line, it gets put into like a seconds or a return or overstock, like that overstock.com website.
Right. Well, that happens for the online retail, not for when it actually makes it down to the store.
Feel like, I don't know, man. You're
Look
probably
at-
right. You're
look into
probably
it.
right, but it's just fucking seems very
had
wasteful.
My great second uncle, actually, Gina's just saying they used to do that at her gas station that she worked at, throwing out candy bars and stuff. She used to take full boxes.
Fuck.
But see, the other thing is too, like, listen, man. So they don't do this in the restore. I have a great uncle, but I can't say his name on here, but a great uncle who used to do this. And dude, this guy used to have huge yard sales in the summertime from all the shit he got from dumpster diving. Now, mind you, he owned a trash company too. So
Yeah.
this guy had it made, right?
Yeah, he's got the
Trash truck company. He'd go around,
Yeah.
he had all these contracts. So he looked through it before he dumped it, grabbed all that shit that he wanted to keep, put that in a certain spot. And oh, dude, he made a fucking killing doing it.
damn, dude.
Yeah.
Because you can sell some like pretty high end stuff for cheap. It's free,
Very cheap.
right?
You got it for free.
Fuck. Man, I'm in the wrong business. Let me tell you.
Right. Dude, so we went from extreme coupon to trash hunting, but
Dumpster diving, yeah.
listen, y'all, dumpster diving is kind of interesting. If you haven't seen some of those videos, look into it. Before we get into the next one on here that I see, there's another pretty cool hobby that I've seen people doing: magnet fishing.
Dude,
That shit looks fun as fuck,
it does.
right?
I've seen people doing that out here a few times.
I mean, like I've been seeing the TikTok videos of it. And that actually looks fun, man. Grabbing that big ass magnet, hawking it out as far as you can out to a river or whatever,
Yeah.
and pulling it back slowly and see what comes back, man. Like, because you never know. You could get a firearm that someone ditched after doing something dirty with it. You can hook it on to friggin' money, cell phones.
Shopping carts. People pull up shopping carts just because homeless people use them and then they're done with them and they fucking just push them into the river or whatever.
Right.
Like you get bikes, shopping carts, all sorts of stupid shit, but you do get a gem every now and again.
Right.
And it just looks fun.
It does look fun.
It just kind of looks fun.
I bet you it'd be a hell of a workout too, especially if you get something like heavy ass and you got to try pulling that from the water.
Yeah, well,
because you got the force of I don't know, man. That looks like a really cool hobby, and it's pretty cheap too.
How much are those magnets? Do you know?
Let's see. Last time I think I
$100?
looked it up. No, they're even cheaper than $100, man.
No, really, I was saying a couple $100. Really?
Oh yeah. Like, hold on. Let me look up. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
What kind of magnets are they using?
They're using these big honking circular type of magnets. Let me see. Magnet fishing. Let me look up here real quick. Magnet fishing. Magnet fishing kit. Here we go. So you can get yourself a starter magnet fishing kit for $54.99 on Amazon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so way under $100. You can even get one for $39, one for $23. So yeah, dude. I mean, then you can go way up. I'm guessing like if you like the hobby and you want to go further, there's like ones at 65 feet. Heavy duty's like $287.
Wow.
But that's like, I'm guessing like if you want to get more and more into the hobby, like they got glove kits and shit like that. So yeah, that's a pretty cool hobby, man. $52 though. $52 for 100. Hold on. I got to pull that closer to my eyes. 1,225 pound double-sided fishing magnet bundle. That's more than a freaking enough, dude. That's $52 on Amazon.
Wow.
That is cool. I think I'm adding that to my Amazon wish list tonight. I'm going to the wish list. That's cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, it does seem kind of fun to be honest.
It does. I mean, I love regular fishing, but magnet fishing is kind of interesting because you're fishing for something other than what's living. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the vegans do magnet fishing.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one out here that people love to do. Number 4, witchcraft, practiced by many worldwide. It involves working with herbs, crystals, and spells. I would have never thought witchcraft was a hobby.
Yeah, me either. But I guess if it's something you're doing and you enjoy doing it, it's a hobby, right?
Right. Now, is witchcraft, though, isn't there like different types of versions of witchcraft, though, right? Because there's witchcraft that can be deemed as demonic, but there's more witchcraft that can be for the good, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's like 2 different types of witchcraft, or is all witchcraft demonic?
I mean, depends on how Christian or Catholic you are, right? Because everything outside of that faith is going to be kind of considered a test of the devil or distraction or whatever. But I don't know, man. Witchcraft to me is it's fringe. Seems kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Crystals and fucking tarot cards or whatever. I don't know what witchcraft is.
You don't believe in psychics anyway, so I guess you wouldn't believe in none of that stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm 100%.
yeah.
I'm still 100% firm believer in psychic and mediums, which I still want on our show.
Bah.
And I love
Do it. Find one.
I would love
Find one.
them. I've been trying, man. I've been making TikToks looking for
Just
them.
call one. Just call one and say, hey, I got 140,000 followers. You should come on to my podcast. You knew I was calling and doing this, right? So let's go.
They wouldn't know that.
Oh, all right, yeah. You're still alive, right? So they wouldn't be able to tap into your live essence. Just fucking call one, dude. Just call one. Someone's gonna want to go on, right? They all got TikToks.
Oh shit! All right, well, let's move on from witchcraft. All right, Joe. We're gonna go on to Gary, your wife does this. Number 5. Well, she used to, anyways. Painting rocks.
Yeah.
A creative hobby where people paint river stones in various designs. Well, a lot of people do that. They swap them and they sell them, right?
Yeah, she was selling them.
Was she doing good at selling the rocks?
I mean, she sold a lot, but it's just like it takes time, dude. Like here's one that she did right here. I don't know if it's like because I do cold calling for work and I call it like robotic. So she painted me a robotic cold calling monkey.
Oh Jesus, that's actually damn good.
Yeah, she does a great job. She's a fucking phenomenal artist.
Now, let's go ahead and plug her real quick. How much does like a rock like that go for? God, we're talking about rocks on here. TikTok, we're talking about legit rocks you find on the ground, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, this is a rock. And so she would go out and find a rock. And then based on, the shape of the rock. You try to come up with what it could potentially be, and then you paint it. And then you put it on an Etsy store. I don't even know what her thing is anymore. I don't think she's still doing it on the store, but she would sell like maybe a single rock for like 15 or $20, and then like a set for like 30 or something.
Really bad. I mean, she does really great artwork. That's not like the standard rock that people would paint and throw out in like by a store for somebody else to find.
It's just like, you know, river rocks. These are basically river rocks. So if you go to like any shopping mall where they have like the rocks that are in the little, where they have the curbs and they have rocks with the trees growing out of there, those are generally river rocks, or at least that's what they use here. And so you just fucking go sifting through. You're just looking at rocks, and then you're picking up rocks, and you're walking home with a pocket full of rocks because they look like they could potentially be a something, and then you fucking paint them. And it's just like, I think it's worth more than that, like the price, just for art in general. I think if an artist is good, they should sell a canvas for a respectable price. I feel like people that like crochet should be able to sell that shit for a respectable price. I just feel like any type of art, anytime you are creating something with your hands, like if you're creating something out of wood, if you're doing woodwork, that shit's worth more because an individual made it than like, you know, some mass produced type of thing. I just feel like that craftsmanship is worth more. So for her to sell rocks for like $30, yeah, it's cool to sell a rock for $30, but it's like the amount of like mental acuity that goes into like just painting, is like, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for artists.
Gotcha.
That shit's hard.
We can tell because you actually went on that one.
I just like art, dude. I think people who are artists deserve more respect.
Gotcha. Mindy, I did get the new studio set up. It is all set up and rocking and rolling. Gary loves art.
Yeah.
How do you love AI art?
Didn't we have this conversation? Didn't we already do this? I think we already did this, or did I have that conversation with someone else?
No, I think we did. I was messing with you.
Fuck you.
Let's go on to the next one. Listen, folks, if you have a weird hobby, don't forget to call into the show. The number's right there on the screen. I would love to know what your weird hobby is. The phone lines are open. The next one is bug collecting, also known as entomology, the study and collection of different insects and species. We used to do that, kids collecting lightning bugs.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember doing that, catching lightning bugs, putting them in a jar.
Right. That was fun, dude.
It was fun. Are there lightning? Like, I don't see lightning bugs around anymore. Do they still exist?
Here. I've seen them.
Okay. They're not here in Oregon. I know that.
We're being asked about our other partner in crime in the podcast. We're being asked about Zach. Well, Zach happened to pick up a hitchhiker and became very close to that hitchhiker. And since they became really close, they've been doing they've been enjoying their lovely time together, shall I say, a little bit of, and yeah, so
a lovey time.
Yeah, we'll see him back next week, I think. Meanwhile, you got Gary and I talking about weird shit.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Deal with it. All right. So let's see. We got bug collecting. Bug collecting is pretty cool. I mean, having maybe some spiders as pets and stuff like that would be kind of cool.
Nah.
No, you wouldn't want to have like a couple of tarantulas as a pet. Maybe we can get some tarantulas for the studio. Wait for the wife to text me on that one. Get a couple of tarantulas up here in the studio in the display case with maybe some pythons. Oh yeah, get a python snake or two up in here.
You got to put them in the same little terrarium.
Hell yeah!
How long that lasts?
This one lasts. Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
We'll let them all duke it out. We'll put enough sand in there so the snake can kind of dive in and bury himself into the sand. It'd be good stuff. I'm waiting for the wife to text me. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. Interesting. Tattooing. No, not your body. Vehicles. A form of art where vehicles are adorned with intricate designs.
Intricate.
Intricate,
Would
whatever.
you say
Oh,
intricate?
what? Yeah, Gary, you're gonna be you're pulling.
Zach's not here. I got to do it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I see what you're doing, Zach. Gary. See, now I'm calling you Zach.
Oh,
See what you did?
all right.
See what you freaking did, Gary?
All right.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say that is a pretty cool little hobby. I've seen some vehicles, but I always thought they were just called vehicle wraps. I
Yeah,
didn't know
that's
it was vehicle
isn't that
tattooing. I've never seen a vehicle tattoo.
vehicle tattoo.
Gary's looking it up right now.
So it's like airbrushing.
Oh, it's like okay, so it's airbrushing vehicles.
I don't know. There's just this one photo of a dude airbrushing a car, and I would have just assumed that would be the equivalent. Okay, if that's what it is, that's cool. That's art. I can fucking support that. Art.
You can support that.
I mean, it's airbrushing is pretty challenging. Graffiti artists that are good, I have respect for the skill. I don't like, I don't really get down with just taggers with their shitty scribbles. But if it's like a graffiti artist and they're legit and they have good can control and they know how to use the different nozzles and they put quality
you know how to work
artwork.
with nozzles, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
You love working those nozzles.
All of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wide nozzles, skinny nozzles,
Short, long, got it.
short, whatever.
Size don't matter for Gary.
Yeah, man. It's all got its place.
All right, let's move on to the next one here. What do people love to do? Zen gardening. Oh, sorry, no. Moss gardening. Cultivating and shaping different types of moss.
Huh.
What?
Didn't know that was a thing.
I definitely did not know that was a thing. Moss? Who collects moss? Who gardens moss?
Yeah, right.
Like, who sits there and just sits and goes, honey?
Is that the same person that does bonsai? Because I've seen the bonsai people take the little moss and put it in there and like make it part of the little bonsai landscape.
I mean, who just sits there one day and wakes up and goes, you know what? I'm gonna start growing me some moss.
Well, the trees around here are covered in moss, so if you just grab some off the tree, you could probably.
The moss is like essentially like a mold, ain't it?
It's just like growth, just green growth.
Green growth.
Yeah, trees around here are fucking covered in moss.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next one over here. And my damn alarm's going. I mean, my ring doorbell. All right, let's go on to Zen gardening. Creating gardens of rocks for mindfulness and meditation.
Yeah.
I never got the rock garden. To me, that just seemed, I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, you're not very zen either, so that makes sense.
Well, shut. I am the calmest person you'll ever meet in your life.
So calm.
I am a very extreme calm. I don't have any anger issues whatsoever with
Extreme.
me. I'm the calmest person. Like, when people meet up with me, they're like, wow, this dude is calm.
He brings the extreme to calm. I like it.
Extreme calm. Hell yeah. Who needs rocks?
Yeah, right. My wife so she can paint them.
Oh, shit. All right, let's go to the next one. Astral projection.
Astral projecting.
Astral projection. There you go. An intentional out-of-body experience where one's spiritual body travels outside of the physical. What the fuck? Outside the physical body? Who? What? How? Gary, explain.
You close your eyes and you astral project. Bring yourself to a field of strawberries if you want. You can.
So this is just thinking. This ain't like this is like more
Like probably a form of meditation, I think, where you can just like tap into shit. But I mean, if you're so like the brain doesn't know the difference, right? So you can like the power of visualization, right? So for skateboarding, when I was skating, I could visualize skating, and then you could pretty much make it come to fruition. Same thing goes with everything, right? It's all about visualization. And so they say that if you're like an athlete and you're running a race in your brain and they have like the electrodes, tapped into your brain or whatever, your brain doesn't know the difference between you running that race in your head versus like running that race, right? So if you take that concept and you just think like how legit is meditation, right? Like there should be a lot of studies, I believe, that prove that meditation has some benefits, and whatever those benefits are, they're profound. So if you can take that and then pull out further from that and just tell yourself that you're in your brain traveling through space to another planet, to another time, to another whatever, does your brain know the difference?
That don't make sense. Yo, Jessica. Thank you for the new like.
So,
No, I'm still not getting used to those sounds just yet.
yeah, right. Where did that one come from?
That's Twitch.
Oh, that's Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, I believe.
Popped up over my face. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
So yeah,
pink on your face.
astral projecting.
Well, see, when I thought about that, I was thinking about some of the stuff we heard on Joe Rogan, where people take the psychedelics and they have that outer body experience from that.
Hmm.
Oh, gotcha. It's Wyoming Cajun. Thank you, Wyoming Cajun, for the follow. So yeah, like I thought it was the psychedelics. So that's not what that is.
I mean, I don't know. I've never done DMT. I don't know what kind of experience that is.
Let me know.
I would like to.
Would you?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So that was a Facebook like, by the way, Gary.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So we get notifications about Facebook too. That's freaking awesome.
That's cool. Nice.
Up. Mindy. Thank you for the like over on Facebook, Mindy. This is pretty cool. I like these new notifications. I like them.
Interesting.
Right? It is interesting. It's all the new stuff we're adding into give everybody that new interaction with us. You know, we do a live show. We got to have that interaction.
What's the next fucking hobby, Mark?
Oh, you want to know what the next hobby is, Gary? Well, the next hobby is, are you ready for this one? Maybe you should do it. Mobile phone throwing, a sport where the technique and distance of throwing mobile phones are judged.
I'm intrigued. Are these mobile phones thrown in anger, or is this just straight entertainment?
I've seen people throw them in anger.
Yeah, I've been that person.
I've had one thrown at my head before. Luckily, I freaking missed. But yes, mobile phone throwing is a hobby.
Huh.
Mobile phone throwing is a hobby.
Now, are these active? Like, is it like, hey, this is my phone, I'm going to chuck it? Or are these just like, you know, like the old, like, are we throwing like the old Nokia 1684s or whatever they were?
A sidekick, T-Mobile
sidekicks? Are we throwing
God.
sidekicks? Like, what is this?
Phone.
Right?
Old-fashioned Blackberries.
Yeah, what are we throwing? Are we throwing like the brand new iPhone? Are we throwing those Huawei phones? What are we throwing?
The what phones?
The Huawei phones.
What the fuck's that?
It's those little Chinese phones that are breaking into the infrastructure in America.
Really?
You don't know about the Huawei phones? Man, you're all about Chinese conspiracies. You don't know about the Huawei phones? Get your shit together, Mark.
I guess I have to get my shit together.
Ah, dude.
Sexy wifey on TikTok says, throw the less expensive phones. Listen, man.
Well,
I don't know. What's the fun in that, though? If you throw a phone and you want some critique and you want to make everybody go, wow, oh, dear God, thank you for the follow, Julia. For everybody to sit there and be like, what? Why did he do that? Maybe you got to throw the most expensive. Who wants to throw the newest iPhone? See how far it goes. Gary, you want to throw the new iPhone? See how far it goes?
I mean, if it's a newer phone, I think that'd be a lot more fun.
It would
sure.
be, right? It gives it more of a shock and awe, right?
Yeah, right. Give me some different colors. See if they fly different. Fuck it.
Has anybody out here ever thrown a phone, thrown it at somebody? If you've thrown a phone, we want to know what phone you've thrown and why you threw it. Call into the show right now. Numbers on the board, 370-5852.
And how far did it go? What was the cause of the throw? Come on.
Bro.
There's got to be some stats to go with it.
Like,
what are
seriously,
they?
like people throwing their phones. You can't just throw your phone for fun. You've got to throw for anger. Like when you're mad at somebody and you're just so pissed off, you take that phone and you wing it and see if you can hit them. Dead target on the head. Luckily, you missed because that shit hit the fucking picture frame. You're like, yeah, baby, it missed. You know, kind of one of those scenarios. Or you get mad at your phone when you're in a car and you chuck it out a window. And then you turn around and go pick it up for them.
I was just going to say, I I mean, people. If I leave my phone at home, I'm turning around to go get that bitch. If I'm not throwing my phone out the window.
You're not going to throw your phone out the window? Oh, come on, Gary. Maybe you should throw your phone. That'd be a great excuse for you to get a new one afterwards.
It's still good.
You sure?
Yeah.
What version is it?
I don't know, 15 or something.
Oh, shit. You get
Oh, the 11. I think it's the 11.
It's the 11.
I think it's the 11. 11 Pro Max. It's not quite ready to retire.
Now, when do you like to upgrade your phone?
When they stop working.
So after you want to upgrade after a year or two of having it?
Why?
The newest one comes out?
No.
Or the new one comes out with like a higher, better camera and longer battery life.
I use real cameras to shoot photography, and the battery
You
life.
have a real camera on you at all times.
Bold of you to assume.
Bold of me to assume. I just like, who carries a camera around with them everywhere they go?
This camera that I'm using right now, this one.
Yeah, that one
all the time.
This one right here. Yeah, this one.
It's a little Sony A6000. I got that with a little lens on there, 50 millimeter. It's perfect. Carry it with me all the time. It's in my truck all the time. If it's not on this little mount, it's with me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But the battery life, whatever. When I'm at work, I have my phone plugged in. And if I'm out of work or doing stuff and my battery dies, I'm using my phone way too much.
All right. Gotcha. All right, y'all heard from Gary. Let's
Charge your
move
shit.
on. Charge your shit.
Get a real camera.
Let's move on to the next hobby. Who does this? I mean, I actually know a lot of people in their closets are full of them. Hell, I think I'm starting to see my son doing it.
Skeletons?
Sneaker collecting, acquiring and curating a rare and limited edition footwear. That is an expensive hobby.
Yep.
There are people doing it though. People that will got to get that nice best Nike out there or Air Jordans. Got to get those. I don't know. Does anybody collect Champions? Champions can't be a collecting shoe. Maybe Skechers. No, Skechers a badass shoe. I got them now. I got those slip-ons, baby.
You're so old. People don't fucking collect Skechers, dude.
Why? They got different brands out there. They got good ones. They got the slip-ons, the better slip-ons, and why is it a shoe?
Tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
Who wants to tie shoes anymore? Who wants to tie shoes?
People who are not old, Mark.
No, man. Tying a shoe takes too damn long. Tying a shoe takes too damn long. Listen, you got to get up and go. And then this day,
You just need Crocs then. Just get yourself some fucking Crocs.
Fuck Crocs.
Oh.
They got holes in them.
And?
I can't wear shoes with holes. I can't wear flip-flops. I can't wear sandals. And I can't have my feet bare feet. I gotta
can't watch a movie more than once. We know, Mark.
And I can't have socks on. I mean, I can't be barefoot. I gotta walk around with socks on 24/7.
Huh.
I got to. I sleep with my fucking socks on.
You probably get those shitty socks from Target, right? The 12-pack of socks for like $4 or something.
Listen, I shop on a damn budget, man. If the socks are $12 and I get a 10-pack, hell yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Nice.
Oh man, what does that say? Then what do you wear? I don't like being barefoot either, right? I don't like being barefoot. I got slippers. I will wear slippers, but it can't be open toe. And if I ever do wear flip-flops, I'm wearing a California style. I'm having socks on. I will wear.
And you're just crushing the heel. You're just like crushing the heel of the slipper just to put your foot in.
Yeah, man. I got to. I should have brought my slippers up if I knew we were going to talk about this. Yeah, because the heel is crushed.
Yeah.
You did, man.
God.
It is. It's got to be, man. Like, you can't wear Crocs. That's just wrong.
I have Crocs. I have like 5 pair of Crocs.
Oh, God. Hold on one second here. My wife is texting me about a business thing. I have.
Work.
Yes, man. Work. It's always work, man. It's
hey,
crazy.
Man. Yeah, fucking solve it. Get that.
I can and I can't complain about this business that the wife and I started, right? Because it's got us to where we're at in today's world.
Sustaining.
But it's crazy though. It's there's a difference between how our business operated 3 years ago to where it is now, or 4 years ago to where it is now. Yeah, I'd say 4 years ago to where it's at now. This is what I'm going to say, dear. Let's get on to the next topic, though. Let's go with geocaching. I tried this and I couldn't get it.
What do you mean?
This is interesting. Oh, wait. Hold on. Julia says my parents and brother wear Crocs. Oh, no. Screw Crocs. Crocs are bad. I want y'all to take those Crocs and I want y'all to throw your Crocs in the trash. Crocs are bad. If you wear Crocs, you're telling people you're single. You wear Crocs, you're like, I'm single.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Shut up, Gary. Let's go to the next.
So wait, hold on. So you tried geocaching and you couldn't get it. What does that mean?
I
You couldn't get it,
man. Oh, someone's saying, "Hey, dudes." Have you ever checked out Hey Dudes?
I don't know.
You don't know what Hey Dudes are?
I don't know what Hey Dudes are.
I don't know what Hey Dudes are neither. Hold on. God damn it, we're getting ready to talk about geocaching. Y'all hitting us up with all this other stuff. Let's look up Hey Dude. Hold on. Hey Dude's official.
Oh, Hey Dudes are. Oh, okay.
Hey Dude shoes. Ah, hell yeah. They're slip-ons. I'm down. Oh, man. They got flip-flops, though. No, we can't be about flip-flops.
You got like the little boat looking shoe.
Yeah, man. They got some good-looking shoes. What are Wally shoes? They got Windy shoes, Wally shoes. I'm guessing Wally shoes are guy shoes, right? Hold on. Let's click on Wally shoes. Men's
They got some camos. That's funny.
Let's take a look. Hell yeah, man.
The camo Wallies. The Wallies are like the
Holy shit.
Clarks. Yeah, what are they? Clarks.
They're saying they're comfy shoes, man. I'm gonna check these out.
Yeah, so the Clark Wallabies. So that Wally is a bite off of the Clark's brand Wallabies.
Okay.
So that's what the Wally is.
Gotcha. These shoes look great.
The Wally Mid. The Wally Mid is the Clark Wallaby. Wow. Y'all are getting close to fucking. That's interesting. Okay.
Dude, I want these shoes. These shoes are nice. I like them. All right. You know what? Matter of fact, before I get off of this one, before we go to the next one, I am going to my bookmarks right now, and I am bookmarking this tab for when I go shopping for shoes here soon. I may order my shoes off of there. I like them. They're slip-ons, baby. They're slip-ons. Screw shoelaces. Who likes shoelaces?
You gonna get the Wallies? You like the Wallies?
Yeah, man. They look pretty nice.
You don't even wear regular shoes, though.
I wear Skechers.
God.
What?
Skechers, dude.
What is wrong with Skechers, dude? You pay $80 to $100 for a decent pair of Skechers. They last you great. They non-slip. They're perfect for the business. And they're slip-ons. I ain't gonna tie
something about geocaching, right?
Yeah. He wants to get off. he wants to bitch so bad he's holding us.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Gary's a shoe guy too, we're finding out. Geocaching is another hobby that people love doing. A treasure hunt like activity using GPS to find hidden items. I tried it, man. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know if I'm using the wrong apps or not, but I tried it.
Doesn't it tell you to go to a location and what to look for, and then you find it? And
I see. That's what I'm saying. I might have been on the wrong app. Have you ever done geocaching?
No.
So you can't talk on the subject neither.
No, I mean I could talk about it. I'm just not talking from a place of experience.
Right.
I guess what's interesting is one of my customers in South Carolina knows the guy that created it.
Okay.
And I guess the guy that created it is from like Washington or something. And like some of the first geocaches were here in Portland.
Really?
That's what he said. I never really looked into it, but that's what he said.
Nice. Gary, I'm just listen. Everybody's still on the shoe subject over there.
Yeah, I know. Fuck those shoes.
Screw this.
I had a shoe sponsor when I was skating, so I'm pretty partial to very particular footwear.
Gotcha. Like Vans.
No, I don't like Vans at all.
You don't like Vans? No. Oh, Bambo's saying you got to be good with a map and compass for that. That might explain. That might explain it, Bambo. Since I sucked at the map course when the Army had us do that in basic. Oh man, I was horrible at that. I was horrible.
Yeah. Google Maps is hard for Mark.
No, you just use GPS. Fuck that. Who uses maps these days, man? You type in an address and it tells you where to go, and you're like, yeah, baby. As long as you don't put me in the middle of an ocean, we're good.
You'd be that guy that'd follow it like, this doesn't seem right.
Where doing?
And then all of a sudden, shit, we're in the water.
Sad part is that's facts.
Right.
Who uses maps anymore? Who uses paper? I don't think a single person uses paper maps anymore. Like everybody uses their phone or they got a GPS in their car. Their car is built with that touch screen. You just put in the GPS, boom, you're there. Who uses paper maps anymore?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Bambo, I guess, over on TikTok saying they use maps every day.
Bambo's out there fucking living their best life in 1997. I love it.
Hey, Bambo's going to be awesome when the apocalyptic times come. At least they're going to know how to read a paper map because GPSs ain't going to be working.
Bambo, you captain.
Right? Bambo, you're going to be friggin'
Bambo.
leading everybody their way. Mindy says, my dad still uses paper maps.
Sounds about
the key word is dad, though.
Yeah.
Your dad's going to be in what, in his 60s or 70s. So that would make sense.
Then Google Maps is more confusing, right?
Right? Then he's yelling at us.
Just think, because when we're 65, right?
Right.
They're gonna have some shit. I mean, you're pretty well up into the technology world, so you might be dabbling with like this weird
new technology
VR shit that's out in front of us. But folks like me will be left in the past. Like, just give me my Google GPS maps, damn it. Right?
Oh man, it'd be some good times, man. It's going to be interesting. So geocaching, we talked about it. We don't know much about it. Let's go to the next one. The next top thing that people love doing, I guess it's a weird and interesting hobby, is toy voyaging. Sending toys across the world as if they have their own will and journey.
How?
I guess you buy a toy and you ship it off to somebody in a different country. Look it up. Look up toy voyaging, Gary. Let's see. That's interesting. Maybe you buy a toy and ship it out to somebody, like buy an American toy and ship it out to someone in Uganda or whatever.
Toyvoyagers.com.
Oh, it's even a website. Toy Voyagers. All right, what's it about?
I don't know. This website's pretty horrible. View the Voyagers. Okay. So these are like just little stuffed animals. Oh, this is old. These are from like 2011.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's an old.
What a bummer. Or maybe this website's just fucking
maybe you gotta
Yeah.
find it like Reddit or Facebook group now.
Toy voyaging. Let me see. 2024. Is this still a thing?
Look that up real quick. It's Bambo saying the world could go to shit tomorrow and I'll be okay.
Yeah, right?
I mean, the
Yeah.
world could go to shit tomorrow, and I'm not going to say I'd be okay, but I'd be all right. I'd be all right. I would definitely have to. I got to start prepping a little bit better myself. But I have ways to get stuff that I need.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. This toy voyaging seems like it might have been cool like 10 years ago or so, but I'm not seeing anything on it now. Yeah. It seems like kind of a cool concept, though. Like if you just send this little toy on a fucking voyage and then whoever gets it, like take a photo and like post it on the gram or the TikTok or whatever.
Can you imagine just grabbing a toy, buying it up or having a toy and then just mailing it out to a random address with a note saying, "Hi, I'm so-and-so and I come from Maine. Please ship this out to someone. Let me know where you've been. Here's a website to track me."
Yeah, here's a QR code. Check
right?
in on the QR code. Scan the QR code. Take a photo with the toy.
And see where I go. That might be an interesting. Maybe we should start up one of those.
Right.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should. We'll find a random toy, and we'll start up, and we'll track it on the Mark G Show's website, or we'll create a secondary Facebook page, whatever, to see where that toy goes.
I'd be curious. That'd
I
an
would be
interesting
curious
little
too.
thing.
It would be, and see people's taking pictures. It'd be kind of cool. Maybe I will do something like that. I got plenty of old toys the kids don't play with. Hell, I think I even got some interesting stuff laying around here somewhere I can send out.
Toy voyaging. All right, cool. Well, that's an interesting one.
It is. We'll have to try that one. Just find a random address online and ship it there.
I'm down.
All right. Noted. All right. Toy voyaging. Flag it. Let's go to the next one.
All right.
The next hobby out there that people do that some people consider strange is noodling. No, I'm not saying a bedtime activity. It's actually in shallow water using bare hands, often for catfish. People fishing with bare hands go in and catch fish.
This is some shit that's done down in the South, I would assume.
They doing that manly fishing right there. They just digging deep and hope they can bring out that fish.
You know, it's funny. If you go catfish noodling, it's just like hot chicks from the South that are pulling up these gigantic catfish
Right.
And it's like on their forearm, like it's a big fucking fish. I've seen this. I didn't know it was called noodling.
Bambo says, "How about a Mark G shirt and mail it around the world?" That would be cool, Bambo. I'd have to get a Mark G shirt.
Gotta get it made.
I'd have to get one made, but that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Mailing out, because that'd be a pretty cheap thing to ship out too. A shirt, probably like $5 a ship.
Yeah, not if you're sending it to like the UK or something.
Yeah, no, yeah. Once you send it out of country, it might get a little bit more pricier, but still, it'd be fairly cheap because it's light. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Look, we actually, y'all intrigued about that? Maybe we'll start up. Maybe we'll do a T-shirt then. We'll do a shirt.
If there's a listener in the UK, we know who you are.
Right.
Should send a packet of stickers or something.
Now, let's do it. All right, we got it. Let's keep moving on.
All right, noodling.
Oh, this one sounds fun. Hell yeah, because I used to do something similar to this.
Noodling?
No, not noodling.
Oh.
Not noodling. Not scissoring neither.
Oh, well.
No.
That'd be weird.
Let's go to the next one. Next one is train surfing, a dangerous hobby of riding on the outside of moving trains. I'm going to say I have hopped numerous in my younger days, going from one town to another town because I worked in another town and didn't want to rollerblade that day. So I'd hop on one and ride it and then jump off. Jumping off is always the scariest part, but jumping on was fun. Have you ever jumped a train?
Yeah. I've been on a train though, like in between the cars when it was traveling, and that shit's pretty fucking
You never
intense.
live life until you jump a train.
I'm good, bro. I got 2 bad knees. I ain't jumping shit.
Oh, come on. You were young once and you guys never thought it'd be kind of fun to see where that train would take you?
No, dude. I was skating when I was young, and I was busy doing shit.
Yeah. Jumping trains don't mean you're not busy. It means you're out there living life.
Shut the fuck up. No, train. That shit is crazy though.
It is.
It is pretty gnarly.
It's funny when we do these shows and we want to hear people's interesting hobbies. No one ever calls in with us shit when we have questions. What's going on? I'm going to take away this phone if no one keeps calling into the show. Other than those random comedians that we have calling us about playing adult chatters. All right, let's go to this next one here. The next one is element collecting. Collecting chemical elements from the periodic table. That's
very could be fun.
That
there's some illegal elements on there though, like radioactive.
Oh yeah, touche.
Elements. How are you going to get those? Where you get? Is it cadmium or some shit like radon? Where are you getting this stuff?
That is very true. I mean, yeah, if you have that, you kind of put yourself in that criminal status, right?
Yeah, you're probably involved in some sort of nefarious activities. What's going on?
You're on that black web. Probably. How do you even get to that?
I don't know. I don't know what. I know that there's like a dark web out there, but
like, how do you get to the dark web?
Dude, some dude that I used to know back in the day would buy mushrooms from the dark web, and I'm like, how? Like, where? How? First of all, how do you how do you log in? What the fuck? How do you access the dark web?
How?
Like you're buying kidneys off of the internet. How? Like, I don't know,
is there a special browser you got to go to? Maybe a special like Discord channel chat room that you got to go into to get to this dark web? Like, is it a series of links that lead to another link to another link to another link until eventually you get to that one link that the dark web? Right? About 100 different links. Hey, I made it to the dark web.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
interesting.
Wasn't there a Black Mirror episode about that or something?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's an interesting thing. All right. Yeah. If anybody knows how we get to the dark web, let us know.
Yeah, buy me some mushrooms.
Oh man, let's move on to the next one. The next hobby that people like to do is rooftopping. Climbing to the highest points of skyscrapers and cranes without safety harnesses.
Nah, I'm good. Thanks.
I'm not about climbing it, but if you're going to make me jump off so I can glide afterwards, maybe. That'd be kind of fun.
I think it's subreddit called Sweaty Palms.
Yeah.
And like sometimes they show people like free climbing or like on the just like hanging like on the off of like a roof thing, and it's just like you're off of like one of those cranes that's 22 stories up. I hang from a pull-up bar, and that shit is not easy. And it's like I couldn't even imagine doing that shit from that high up, because like if your fucking grip fails for any stupid reason, you're done.
Oh, you're toast.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Oh man, but no, I mean it's kind of interesting. Oh, thank you, Kelvin, for the finger heart. I think it'd be kind of cool to do gliding.
Really?
Really, I think it'd be kind of cool. We got somebody over there spamming us, I think.
Yep, it looks what it looks like.
All right, let's move on to the next hobby. We're almost done with these hobbies, and we got one more topic we're going to talk about. Then we'll probably wrap it up here, folks. It's going to be a short one tonight, just because we're missing Zach. And we kind of put this one together as quick as possible. Plus, we started late. It's all because of Gary, though, why we started late. Oh, that's nice. Who are the Lions, Brian? Who are the Lions? Is that like football?
Yeah, it's football.
Oh, okay. Lions. So they ain't good?
I think it's pretty late in the season. I think they did well this year. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch sports. All right. Oh, it's Detroit. Oh, man. That's shocking that they won then. All right. Moving on to the next hobby. We're going to go with robbery selfies. A risky trend where people steal items and post their acts online. You got to be some kind of special to sit there, steal something, and then go take a selfie.
Darwinism is doing what it does, man.
Local law enforcement must love social media. They gotta love social media, man, because the dumb shit criminals do on social media, and the police are like, "Oh, gotcha, bitch."
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Like, let's go see what Johnny's a 5-time criminal. Let's see what he's got. Oh, look at what Johnny just did. Johnny just posted himself stealing a generator from Home Depot. Let's go pay Johnny a visit. Oh, that's some kind of special.
Brian, I did not get a haircut. It's just I got my hair pulled back right now.
Yeah, so his wife can pull it later for him.
I got my man bun. I'm rocking the man bun right now.
Oh, man bun's so horrible.
Yeah.
All right, you know, I'm tired of everybody asking where Zach is. Hold on, let me try this.
Zach did not get his computer because he's a douche.
Everybody's asking where Zach is. We're calling him. That's it. I'm calling him.
Is he watching right now?
I don't know if he's watching, but we're calling him because everybody's asking about Zach.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Listen, Zach, I don't know why you didn't make it on the podcast tonight. You got to stop picking up hitchhikers and keeping them overnight, because this is horrible. Because when you're supposed to do a podcast, instead you got a hitchhiker over there. You're unable to join Gary and I keep dealing with people on this podcast saying, "Hey, where's Zach? Where's Zach? What's wrong with Zach? Why is Zach not here?" Zach, it's very annoying. So Zach, don't miss another week.
Penis.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Real life Quidditch. What? Adapted from the Harry Potter series, it's a sport where players hold broomsticks between their legs. Yeah, baby, let's ride the brooms. Let's go have some fun with some broomsticks. Who's down for riding broomsticks today, y'all? Who? No. Really? Let's ride some brooms. Let's stick a broom in between our legs and save a horse and ride a cowboy, baby. Come on.
It's real.
It's real. People really do ride brooms to act like they're in Harry Potter.
They're running with little sticks between their legs, and they got a ball, and they got to throw it through this hoop.
Oh my freaking God. Do they have people dress up as dragons too while they're doing it?
I don't know if there's dragons.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't look like they're dragons.
How about little goblins? We got goblins?
I mean, is that the politically correct term, Mark? Are you offending somebody right now?
Oh, no, I'm saying goblins. It's like there's a goblin on Harry Potter. What's his name? Man, my wife just got a gift for him. I can't even think of the goblin's name. It's a goblin.
I don't know, dude.
You don't know?
No.
Do you not know what goblins are, though?
I know what goblins are.
All right, then why would you ask?
I don't know the goblin from Harry Potter.
I don't know neither. I know he's a little dude with big ass ears.
Yeah, he's got those big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Little mouse nose or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
That's the guy.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. Let's get out of these hobbies because these some weird ass hobbies we talked about.
I mean, it ended on a weird one. Quidditch is kind of an interesting one. So
Adobe.
Oh, Dobie. Yeah. That sounds about right. So we got pierced quarters, meme painting. You got these stupid ass Hey Dude shoes.
Those are awesome shoes. They're slip-on shoes. I'm buying some.
Whatever. Tattooing vehicles and toy voyaging. Yeah, you should be booing yourself. And toy voyaging.
All right, Gary, you naming off what we just talked about? Go for it. Keep naming them off. I want to give
No, those are the ones that I opened tabs for because I thought those were kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh, Brian's saying airsoft. Airsoft is fun, man. Listen, I don't have an airsoft, but I have the gel blasters, and those are a freaking blast. The little gel blasters. Oh man, pelleting your kids with those when you guys want to go outside and have some fun. Hell yeah.
Is airsoft the same thing as paintball?
No.
Oh.
But paintball, how it explodes, it pops off. Airsoft hurts. Is like little soft BBs. Oh no, pellets hurt too, man. Oh yeah, airsoft hurts like hell. It's like BBs, but it's plastic. It's not metal.
You think airsoft hurts more than paintballs?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't know about that. Airsoft is those little yellow BBs?
Well, airsoft's, yes, it's a little plastic BBs.
And you think those hurt more than a paintball? Paintballs leave gigantic welts on you.
The airsoft leaves pretty good welts on you as well.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like Brian might be agreeing with you. Brian says airsoft is less than paint pellets.
Yeah, I feel like paintball, people have to wear gear to do paintball because that shit hurts. I've been paintballing and that hurts. Airsoft seems fun though.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I understand what the wife posted here, but she sent me a text message as we were talking about this little goblin.
Oh, nice.
And she says, it's a house, elf, in this Dobby or Dobby.
Dobby.
I don't know.
Words are hard.
I watched the Harry Potter series. It's a cute little movie, but I don't know. I still never got the gist of it. It's a little boy that's going through a school of magic. And supposedly he's the one. He's the God sent of all.
This is the guy who doesn't watch a movie more than once because one time through is enough for him to just understand everything. Except you don't understand anything about the premise of Harry Potter. So
why would I watch it again? It was a good movie, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Because you don't understand what's going on. I can only imagine how many movies you've watched through and you're just like, I don't know what that means. I'm never going to watch it again. Fucking
you listen, there's no reason whatsoever in anybody's right mind to watch a movie after they've already seen it.
I just watched Gravity last night for like the second or third time. I can't remember.
That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it was great because there was a couple of scenes I forgot about. And I was like, oh yeah, now that makes more sense. And I thought it was great. I had just as much fun watching it the second time or the third time, I don't know, as I did the first.
No. Sorry. Once is good.
Have you watched Inception? Oh wait, it's more than 5 years ago.
Inception's that one of the buildings go sideways and stuff, right?
Yeah. Do you understand the premise of Inception?
No, what's the point?
Fucking hate you so much, dude.
Lady Love over on TikTok says she's watched the Titanic 5 times. You know, my son, my youngest one of my younger boys has watched Titanic at least 10 to 15 times, if not more. It's very strange to see him induced into Titanic like he is.
So he's exactly not like dad.
Oh, hell no. I'm the only one in the house that will only watch a movie once. And I will not watch a movie more than once. So everybody else will watch it
like times. Mental flaw going on that you're just refusing.
Dude, I got a lot of weird shit that goes on me. It's just like I can't have someone lean over my food or lean over my drink. I can't. If they do, it's over with. I won't eat anymore and I won't take a drink from that cup no more.
Oh my.
I've literally had an employee reach over my cup before, and I went to the nearest gas station and bought myself a closed lid drink afterwards instead of using my cup. It's I don't know. There's a few screws loose in my damn head. Listen, you reach over my food, or you sneeze and forget to cover your mouth, or you cough and you didn't cover your nope. That's it. I'm done for. I will not touch my drink. It was exposed to your whateverness is going around, and nope. I need all no. Or I'll sit there. And here's the messed up part. Say I forget to lock my car in an account. We go in, we get the account done, we clean it. And I come out and I realize that car was unlocked that whole time. I will take my cup, dump out all the contents of that cup. The next account, I will wash the living shit out of that cup and then fill it up with fresh water before I drink anything.
Mad paranoid.
I will, majorly. Someone's out there to take me. I guarantee it. And that's sad though. I always think somebody's out there to try to 86 me. I do. Like, I'm always thinking someone's out there to end me. It's weird.
By reaching over your food and reaching over your drink.
No, that's just no. The motherfucker don't reach over my food. Just don't do it. There's no reason for you to. What if
so you're not sharing anything with anybody?
Hell no. Why would I share food? And that's my food. You want food? You want to taste it? Go get some.
Stingy bastard.
I ain't stingy. There's no reason for you to take off my fork. Listen, if it's on my plate, you want to try it, I'll let you, but you're going to go grab a different fork. You ain't sharing my fork.
Oh, that makes sense.
And you're going to be from my bloodline. If you ain't close to me, if you're not my wife or my kids, fuck you. You ain't trying shit. Oh, nope. Hell no. No.
Oh, man.
Shit.
That's too funny.
Oh, Lady Love, they could try fries. I'll hand it to them. They're not reaching in and grabbing a fry from my fry bin. No. If you want to try one of my French fries, fine. I will take my fry out and I will hand a fry to you.
So you want to touch other people's food, but you don't want anyone near yours.
Fuck no. They want to fry.
But you're okay with them eating your dirty ass hand.
Listen, if they want to try a fry out of my fries because they didn't want to buy a fry, yeah, I'll grab that fry for them.
Oh, okay. So it's okay for you to touch their food, but they can't reach near your food to touch their food that they want to eat. I get it. No, it's cool. It makes sense.
Yeah, straight it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird, but I get it.
It's just how it goes, man. It's how it goes.
Yeah, his germs are okay, but theirs are not under no circumstances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even the imaginary germs from the people who didn't go in his car while it was left unlocked.
Exactly. Listen,
all
man.
Right, hey, it's all right, man.
You never know. You never know. Listen, your car's unlocked. You don't know if somebody went through your car when they were searching through something because they wanted to steal something. You don't know what they could have put in your drink.
Yeah. You're right.
Shut up. You're just agreeing with me to fucking
Definitely right. I agree with Mark.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I don't.
Because you know you wash your hands. You don't know if see, Gina gets it. Lady Love says a thought, hey, let me spike this water. Exactly. Spike my damn water, drop a little something in. Next thing you know, I'm driving tipsy-topsy and I get pulled over and I get to know UI because someone put something in my drink. No.
Damn.
Or next thing you know, I drank something and I friggin' died a mid-heart attack because no. Just saying, no. I'm weird, okay? I'm weird.
Right. We're all weird, dude. We all
have a little perks. All right, let's move on to the next part of this podcast here. So we're an hour and 18 minutes in. The next part of the podcast is, folks, we're into 2024. We are what? A whopping 14 days in. And damn, there's been a lot of shit happening. So I've been curious what people are grappling with a range of worries in regards to 2024. What are people worried about in 2024? Listen, if you have something that you're worried about this year, please call into the show, 207-370-5852. I would love to hear what you're worried about in this coming new year that we're in. So let's restart. And let's go into the first one that people are worried about into 2024 is the lingering labor effects of COVID-19. The pandemic has had a significant impact on labor markets, with more working age adults reporting difficulties in concentration and decision making. This has resulted in a reduction in labor force participation and increase in disability rates. The Stanford Institute for Economic Policy Research. Really, disability rates. Disabilities, I got to look into that.
Now, my question is this like, look, and I'm not trying to diminish the people that have real disabilities.
Right.
But is this just an opportunity that people are taking to collect money without having to do anything?
I think a lot wide range is that for some.
Right.
Because now don't they have it like people that are addicted to gaming? Isn't like that and now a disability?
Is it? Is that what they're calling a disability?
It's now categorized. It can be categorized as a disability.
Is there a Gamers Anonymous? Is there a 12-step program for people to get off their gaming?
There should be.
I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, fuck, there should be a TikTok Anonymous too, to be honest with you. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I was bad, way worse than I am now for TikTok. Like, there should be a TikTok Anonymous. It's bad. Electronics is bad.
Yeah, they're addicted.
Electronics has dumbed us all down.
Yeah.
My wife said it earlier. She said that, Wyoming Cage says, you won't take my WoW from me. I got her hooked back on it when she saw me streaming it. But no, man, it's like, okay, so electronics are bad. My wife was reading Twitter, or X, I should say. And as she's reading it, she just started laughing. She goes, we're doomed because people have diminished in their brains. And it is largely, I take it, on social media platforms. It is a large amount of social media and everybody always on their devices that are dumbing us down. Mm-hmm. Our workforce, I think our workforce is dimming down, not only because of what COVID is, but because people became more focused on thinking that they can make money like these people have online, thinking that they're going to make it big. They're going to do it. Like, people have quit their jobs and say, I'm doing nothing but online because I'm going to make it big. And I think that's some of the biggest problem. And they're finding out that their bills are behind because they're not making it big like they thought they would. I'm not making it big. Yeah, I do okay on social media, but I'm nowhere near as half of these people that are bringing millions of dollars on. And I trust me, I try figuring out how they do it. But I think those who have done it, they're there.
You're not a hot blonde chick with double D's dancing around, shaking your.
Is that what I mean? God dang it! I called my doctor in the morning. That's it.
You can change it. You can fix that though, bro.
I take those hormone changing pills. That's it. Let's go for it, baby. You're gonna be able
to that weird shit off your face that you call a beard.
Listen, man, I can't grow facial hair.
Dude, I know, brother. Me either.
It's a gene in our family. It's a gene in our family.
That's fucked. I would if I could, man. I would if I could.
Right, exactly. If I could, I'd have it out to here and I'd be bushy. Be call me the Alaskan Bushman.
Dude. My wife would hate it, but I'd be like, I'm fucking bushy.
Right? I'm bushy, baby.
Dude, I don't know why I want a full beard because I can't have it, I guess is why I want it.
Let me scruff you up, baby.
You remember when Grandpa used to do that, dude?
Oh, dude, when he used to give us the hugs and rub his fucking cheeks. Oh, man, that motherfucker used to shred the shit out of our cheeks.
Brutal. It was the most painful sandpaper scruff ever on a human being.
Oh, most definitely.
And we got none of it. And we got none of that shit.
Not at all.
Dad got it and we got none of it.
We got the shit into the stick on that one.
Fucking A.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. These are only like 6 things that people are worried about in 2024. I'm sure the list is bigger, but these are what I got. We got a government fiscal challenges. The U.S. is facing substantial federal debt akin to levels seen post-World War II, with a deficit at 5.8% of GDP. There's a pressing need for fundamental tax reform and incentive-based policy changes to address these financial challenges. Agreed. I could say that's one of my biggest worries is where we're going to be leading. We see it in the grocery stores right now. We see it everywhere, and it's only going to get worse. We see it in rent. We're seeing apartments now going forward. Don't get me started. I don't want to talk about rent right because I don't want to bitch.
But groceries are back up to being expensive again. I just went to the grocery store yesterday. It was like 70 something bucks for one small bag of groceries.
I had to explain to some of my older children how it is when we go grocery shopping here. And like, it literally costs us $300, well, $100 a day.
To feed everybody?
Feed everybody. It's roughly about a $300 grocery bill when we go shopping for a 3 to 4 day. Mm. And the sad part is we're cooking sometimes in bulk. But now that I know that one of my younger boys likes pork chops and pork chops are still cheap, we're going to be cooking a lot more pork in this house. I just got to buy more of that slap your mama seasoning because that's what he liked. Mm. Yeah, so shout out to the person that recommended slap your mama seasoning to me at the grocery store out Walmart. Yeah, and I hate that store. That was some damn good seasoning. And it actually made a pork chop taste fucking awesome. Have you ever had that? Slap your mama? If you haven't,
I tried some Yellow Bird. That was a new sauce that I got. Yellow Bird jalapeno hot sauce.
Ooh, hot sauce.
They had a habanero too.
But you were too weak for habanero.
Habanero is about as hot as I like to go and still enjoy it. Okay. But I was like, I didn't buy it for me. I bought it to share with some people. And I should have went with the hab because like there's like no heat on the jalapeno one. And I was just like, man, like I wanted at least a little bit.
Jalapeno never has heat.
I mean, a real jalapeno has more heat than this sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. Yellow Bird, good flavor, great flavor actually, but just zero heat.
Okay. So I'm being asked what we use for a streaming app out here. So Miko over on TikTok, we use EV Mux for Gary and I to be together on the podcast, which allows us to broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and X. And then to broadcast you folks over on TikTok, we are using TikTok Studio. There's a mix of a range of things that we're using to make this show work.
Mark has a whole fucking setup of a bunch of shit.
Yes. I mean, like literally as of now, I legitimately have a room for doing this broadcast. And Miku, TikTok Studio is free. EV Mux, there is a charge. All right, let's move on to the next thing that people are worried about. Work from home dynamics. The future of remote work is uncertain, and it remains to be seen if the trend stabilizes or changes in the coming years. I honestly think work from home is... No, I don't think it's no bueno. I think it's bad. I think people still need to socialize. I think when you start working at home, you're taking away that socialize. Just like I don't like remote learning. You're taking away from socialization from people. You're not communicating. You're communicating with people over phone. There's not that in-person communication, not that in-person. I don't know. To me, no, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
I work from home. I did the remote thing. I don't like it. Some people, so like there's a small percentage of people who I think do really well working from home. There's a small percentage of people who can do that. The vast majority of everyone else needs to get into the fucking office and do their job.
I'm a social butterfly though. So for me, I got to be out.
Yeah. I don't mind being at work. Because if I have a question, I don't want to shoot my manager, the boss, or somebody a DM and then wait 2.5 minutes to get an answer. I just want to sit back in my chair, look at him and be like, hey, what's this? You know what I mean? And when I'm needing to take a 5-minute break and get my sanity back, I want to be able to stand up and talk shit to my coworkers. Like, right? I don't know. I don't hate being at the office.
So as we're talking, and I'm looking at my shirt on camera, and I just realized I have another battle wound from today. Due to me not knowing everything in this room, I also realized that I caught myself on a nail earlier from this room, and my shirt has a hole in the shoulder.
Got a little hole?
Yeah. I was sitting there, I'm like, what's that on my shirt? Why is that? Is that on my screen? I don't want to touch my screen because I had to push it to get the friggin' lines off of the bottom. So I was like, put my finger to press it down on the screen. And yeah, that hole's from a nail. Yep, it's great.
Some of my favorite shirts have like a bunch, like the neck is all frayed, the collars are all, I got holes in them, but it's just, I love them. I don't want to get rid of them for some reason.
Fully shirts are sometimes good, man.
Dude, they're so comfortable. I was wearing a shirt the other day and I was looking through like old photos and I found a photo from like 10 years ago and I was like, I'm wearing that shirt right now.
You could fit into your shirts 10 years ago?
Yeah, but you got to realize I also wear large and extra large shirts most of the time.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to this next one over here. Public concerns in the U.S. Major concerns include inflation, healthcare, affordability, partisan cooperation, drug addiction, gun violence, and the budget deficit. There's also notable division in public opinion on various policies between the Democratic and Republican parties. Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't be a concern. We just need to figure out how to get along. We need to figure out how we can stop wanting to take each other out and figure out where there's a middle line for us all to start figuring shit out together. And we're going to see how that works with the outside noise here in a minute. Can you hear the vehicle pulling in? No. So then there's also financial worries. Inflation remains a significant concern as it amplifies other financial troubles like affording housing, student loans, and medical debts. This issue disproportionately impacts low-income households and those on fixed incomes like retirees. That comes from Yahoo Finance. Listen, man, I'm a big one on that financial worries. I get it on that one. And I'm also getting it that one of the biggest problems that we have right now is freaking the wife texts me, goes, "Oh, I see you." One of the biggest problems we have right now is our border crisis, right? And I think that's also putting a dampering on the price of rent. It's also putting a dampering on our own American citizens. And we're seeing that here in Maine. Here's what kind of pisses me off. I wasn't going to talk about this tonight, but because I'm seeing rent on here, I'm going to give a quick discussion. In Brunswick, Maine, they have built an apartment complex. And that apartment complex is being given to the illegal immigrants with 2 years of free rent.
I just read something like that. Aren't they also like converting like a hospital or something? I feel like I read it in Maine that they were doing something like that. It's like they're doing brand new builds, but they're also converting like what was commercial buildings into apartments and they're giving them to the immigrants to live in for free.
Right. I haven't read about the hospital. I'll look into that and see if that
it might not be a hospital, but it's like a commercial building.
Yeah, I'll look
it's like they're repurposing a commercial building into a living quarters.
Yeah, I'll look into that one. I know for a fact that there's the apartment building. And when I read that, that pissed me off, especially every time that I go pick up one of my employees. I drive by what I call Tent City. There's like anywhere between 15 to 20 tents out there right now of homeless people, from families to individuals, and they're all sleeping in tents because there's no housing right now.
But there's plenty of housing, right?
There is, but it's like anywhere between $2,500 to $3,600 for rent. And who can afford that? Not barely anybody. That shit's outrageous. And you can't really blame the landlord, right? Because their prices are going up, especially if they did not get a fixed rate increase on their mortgage. The price of oil's going up to keep heat. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And to see that they're not being helped, but yet having people that are coming into our country illegally being helped is asinine. And this is why I think a lot more Americans are getting pissed off.
Yeah. And it makes sense, and I get it. It's unfortunate.
It is.
I was just watching a video earlier today, and they were talking about like 10 of the 10 cities to like look forward to for 2024. And it seemed like the median cost for housing in a lot of these like up and coming cities, anywhere from like a couple of places in North Carolina, some places in Ohio. I think there were some spots in South Carolina where housing is like, you know, anywhere from $100,000 to like 300 grand. And it's like $100,000 for a house.
That's pretty good.
Like that's it's a lot of money, right? $100,000 is a lot of money, but
it is. But the mortgage on that's got to be dirt cheap.
The mortgage is going to be affordable, and I feel like these towns that were brought up in this video, their unemployment is low. There's pretty good job opportunity. They want people to move to these cities to like bring them up a little bit. Crime is relatively low in terms of like the average across the country. So it's really hard to just up and go, right?
Right.
Because people have a job, and finding a new job in another city that you've never been to can be complicated, and the cost for moving, like there's a lot of challenges in there. I get it. But if anybody's resourceful and they really want to get out of a shitty situation, there are places, I think, where there's still a lot of opportunity, affordable housing, and job opportunity.
Right.
You know? So, yeah.
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 All right, well,
you just got to move.
Just going to move. That's it. So we're like an hour and 35 minutes in.
All right.
We did pretty good. Like I said, we started late. It's about 11:30 my time. We will go ahead and end the show now, I'm thinking, unless you got anything else you want to bring up tonight.
I think we're good.
All right. And of course, I'm going to have to download the audio because guess what I forgot to do tonight, Gary?
Hit record, baby.
Yep. I forgot to hit that lovely record button, but that's all right. Shit happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here for the night. Y'all had a phenomenal day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hell, I don't even know. Maybe I won't put this one on Apple, Spotify. Maybe I'll make them wait because downloading the audio sucks.
Well, just go to the YouTubes.
All right. Thank you, Blake. You are awesome as well. Yeah, I'll make a quick audio and let them know this one's on a YouTube special. I'll make a quick audio recording tomorrow, and then I'll upload that one. All right, y'all are freaking awesome. Blake, you are awesome. Thank you all for everybody tuning in tonight. It's been awesome. Once again, thank you to whoever's ordered me the stuff off of Amazon wishlist, which you can find in the link in my bio if y'all want to see what we're looking for. I'm always looking for some cool stuff to increase the podcast studio. And thank you again to the person that bought me these new awesome studio lights and my on-air lighting that you can't see right now. People on TikTok will see the on-air lighting tomorrow because this green screen's only going to be working during the podcast. And TikTok will actually get a full view of some pretty cool features coming soon. So with that being said, we're out of here. See ya.
You've been listening to the Mark G Show. You may know them from their political commentary, but there's a lot more to the fellas than politics. And that's